What's going on, guys? Coach Sharif here, natural bodybuilder, and in this video I'm covering a subject that has been a big controversy for the past years. Well, since forever. Do you need to lift heavy if you want to get bigger? If your goal is just maximizing hypertrophy, getting bigger muscles, growing bigger, do you absolutely need to lift heavy? Do you need to go for those PR, the sets of 3, the sets of 5? And I've been training for over 13 years, and my thoughts on this have changed so much in the past 5 years. It's crazy. When I started training, I was a big believer in lifting heavy, going at it, deadlifting PRs, squatting PRs, benching PRs, mostly every single week. Then I'm like, you know what? I got injured too many times. Let me go to that road where I'm just doing more time under tension, higher reps, mind-muscle connection. And I stayed in that path for a little while. And now I've came to realize many things that I want to share with you guys, alright? Do you need to lift heavy? Well, on paper, in order to build muscles, you need to get that mind, you need to get your muscles to failure. You want to build muscles. Basically what we're doing, we're getting that muscle to failure with a good enough time under tension, alright? Not going too high, neither too low on the time under tension, so we have enough weight to basically bring those fibers to failure, and then with recovery those fibers will grow and you will build bigger muscles, all right, on paper. So now you might tell yourself, well, I can only go for sets of 15 reps or 12 reps and focusing more on the time under tension and on the mind muscle connection, and I'll just be growing. And it does look good on paper because you'll be like, you know what, lifting heavy will just get me stronger. Do I really need to be stronger? Because you can get bigger without necessarily getting stronger. You can, yes, by just doing more reps and just working in that rep range. But then what happens is that you might start avoiding the heavier sets on the bench press, on the squat, because you don't want to risk getting injured, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to get stronger, I just want to get bigger. And I followed that path for a little while, where I was not pushing heavy anymore, just doing a lot more reps and focusing more on the mind-muscle connection, and I kind of reached a plateau, all right, especially as naturals. And I'll tell you why it's important as naturals to incorporate some heavy sets. I'll tell you all about it, all right? But especially as a natural, someone that is enhanced can get away with it, because the whole point of lifting heavy, you think it's just the strength, but it's not only the strength gain. It's rather the impact that it's having on your nervous system and on your hormones, all right? When you're lifting heavy, it's affecting your body differently than when you're going more for reps. And it's not just affecting the muscle, it's affecting your whole nervous system and your hormones, all right? Your testosterone levels, your growth hormone. Imagine you're squatting, and I'm talking about compound movements. I don't want people to start lifting heavy on the biceps preacher curl machine, all right? I'm talking about the compound movements, a few sets. Let's say you have the barbell squat and you're squatting and you're going for those sets of 3, 5. You don't need to go to the 1 PR max. I never go 1 PR max, all right? This I'm not a fan of, but let's say sets of 3 and 5 that we've been avoiding for a little while as bodybuilders, all right? But I'm saying that as a natural, those are very important because you've got that bar, you're squatting, you're going for sets of 5. Can you imagine your whole nervous system is mobilized? Your whole body is engaged, all right? Can you imagine you're going down and every single rep you're pushing everything to come back up? You don't have time to think about anything else. Your mind, your nervous system, your body, your quads, your glutes, your abductors, your hips, your core, your back. So your body is working as a whole, and it's creating a positive response from your body. And your body, because it's a good stress that you're putting on your nervous system, and it's a limited quantity. You don't want to do 50 sets of those, because then you'll be overstressing your nervous system and it's not going to give you what you want. So you just got to poke it so it gives you what you want, which is increasing your testosterone levels. It's going to impact positively your hormones, and also the impact on your nervous system, training it in a way that you let it recover and it will give you the results you want. And yes, it might not look all good on paper, and I don't have the specific study for it. All right, I can't tell you, well, this study say this study say that, because some studies will even tell you that you can substitute a squat with a leg press and have the similar results, which is completely false, all right? It's not just about the fact that you're working many muscles at the same time, but your body loves working as a whole, and those compound movements, when you're pushing the weight a little bit, the impact that it's doing to your body, the nervous system, and the hormonal impact you're getting from it, taking taking that after in all the other things that you'll be doing at the gym will just benefit you so much. All right, so as a natural, we want that response that we're getting from those heavy sets because we're not getting it from PEDs. We don't take PEDs. All right, someone enhanced, you can see them, they'll be on machine just pumping blood and they'll get away with it. They'll get their muscles to failure. Yes, the hard work has to be there. They have to get that muscle to failure, but they don't necessarily need to be dependent on those heavy sets or the compound lifts, because for them doing a bench press or a machine chest press or a pec deck fly will all get that chest to failure. That's all that they need because they have a lot of other things helping them. All right, so you got to understand that. So is lifting heavy needed? Yes, not necessarily for strength gain, but rather for all the benefits that I just talked about earlier. Now, how do you do it? How do you go about it? All right, now you might ask yourself, should I start lifting heavy on every lift? Should I do my lateral raises heavy? No. What you do is that first thing first, you know, I'm a big fan of compound movements. So I want you to put the compound movement as the basic of your workout. When you have a workout, let's say today you're doing, I don't know, a back workout, back and biceps, whatever it is. I want you to imagine and think about that compound lift. Let's say it's a barbell row, it's a double dumbbell row, it's a pull-up. All right, and make sure that your whole workout is basically centered around those compound movements. And let's talk about the barbell row. Well, you can pyramid the weight. So let's say you're doing 5, 6 sets, 7 sets, 8 sets, doesn't matter, whatever workload or sets that your body can handle, and pyramid the weight. You can start with a set of 12, set of 10, 8, bring the weight back down to 2-3 sets of 5. All right, so we did 10, 8, and then 5, 5, 5, and those 3 sets of 5 are the ones where you'll be pushing the weight up and kind of working with that strength and putting that good stress on your body, and then go back up the weight. You don't need to do it for every single set of that compound lift. When I'm doing my squats, I do personally 10 sets of squats, 8 to 10 sets. That's most of my leg quad workout. All right, and I'll be starting with 15, 12, 10, 8, 5, 5, 5, and then go back 8, 12, 15. All right, so I'm doing a pyramid, and yeah. So I'll be working with a higher rep range and going down, do 3 sets of those heavy lifts. And also you don't want to overdo it because it's so easy to overstress your nervous system when you're overdoing it on those compound lifts and pushing too heavy. All right, so 3 sets is all you need per workout if you're doing it right. If you're really pushing, 3 sets is all you need of strength training to stimulate well your nervous system. Imagine you just want to poke it. You don't want to, it's like you're scratching a wound. You want to just scratch it a little bit and then let it heal. If you keep scratching, it's not going to heal. As simple as that. All right. Don't do them at the end of the workout. Obviously, you don't want to do those heavy sets of squats after you've finished all your workout, because then you're just too tired, your stabilizers, it's high risk of injury, obviously. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Now, the exercises that you want to lift heavy on would be your compounds. So overhead press, the barbell press, the shoulder press, chest press, barbell rows, dumbbell rows, pull-ups, dips, push-ups. All right. What else? The squat, deadlift, stiff deadlift also could be a good choice. What else do we have? That's pretty much it. All right. Everything compound lifts, and those ones are pretty much the most important exercise we need as naturals. All right. All the other stuff, the accessories, the biceps curl and the lateral raise and this and that, is just a little bit of fat around the steak. But what will give you the most results is those sets of squats, is the overhead press, is the barbell rows. That's how you'll build a thick muscle belly. That's how you'll build that quality muscle on. All right. I tried many ways. I've been training, like I said, for over a decade. I'm still learning, I'm still learning, and I think someone is great when they still believe that they don't know much. All right, and that's what's amazing about bodybuilding. I think I'm starting to figure it out, and I'm starting to kind of going back to the roots, because that's, a long time when I started working out in Syria, all I had was my intuition. It's crazy. All I had was my intuition, and I was pretty much doing the same workout as I'm doing now. But I had to go through this kind of cycle where I started following all the trends and the social media, and this guy did this and this guy did that and this guy said this and this study said that, just to come back to whatever my intuition told me. Bodybuilding is a intuitive sport. I can't repeat it enough. Guys, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment. I love you guys. Thank you all for the support from Germany, from Brazil, from Italy, from Mexico, from India, from Canada, from Syria, from the Middle East, from the United States. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Leave a comment, please. It will help me grow my channel. And let me know, how do you like my eyebrows? See you guys soon. Ciao.